Hello folks, I am the Ghost with Knife, aka Jaeger, and welcome to the Megaman X2 finale. My mic is on this time! No more mistakes. Let's do this! Let's get to the bottom of this X-Hunter base, because the X-Hunters are dead! So, like, what's next? Because, like, obviously the X-Hunters were the main antagonist. There was no secondary hidden antagonist to all the... wait a minute, what's this? This looks kind of familiar from Megaman 2! Well, gosh darn ding darn it! It's the boss rush doors! That's right, the boss rush doors are back! As are all the 8 Mavericks of Megaman X2. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself. You can Hadouken and insta-kill the Mavericks of Megaman X1. Can you do it at Megaman X2? Well, what you're going to see right now is me attempting to do that same thing right now to this guy. Actually, no, I got him. So I've got a slight Shoryuken compilation I'm going to slap on with this for the bosses I managed to Shoryuken. But I want to use the boss's weaknesses since we went in alphabetical order, just so you guys can experience what it's like to fight these bosses with their weaknesses. So you freeze him, he comes up and he does a supersonic slicer every single time. Now thankfully we've got the body armor, so we're taking less damage from it. But yes, this is a great way to stun lock this boss, unlike how we fought him before in the playthrough, where he actually does other things. Now this boss isn't necessarily hard without his weakness. It's just an easier way to do it. Especially if you're going for like a no damage playthrough. Unless you're going like Buster only no damage, which if you can do that, then Godspeed to you, because you're a hell of a lot better at this game than me. Anyway, so that's one. I'm gonna go ahead and slap on the Shoryuken from before right about now. Boy, wasn't that amazing? It sure was, wasn't it? What an awesome thing you got to witness. A special thing that we got to do. Now, if I remember correctly, I Shoryukened that boss, another boss, and I tried to do another one, but it didn't go so well. So let's try to see if I can Shoryuken some different bosses now. This should be... yes, Wheel Gator. My favorite boss. And he immediately goes underwater. Now he should do his wheel attack here, so he should come out and then jump up next, right underneath us, yep. And then we dodge that, and then we... Don't panic! Oh, I missed! And then I took damage. So yeah, if you take damage, you can't Shoryuken people. Wheel Gator's a bit tricky because of how he, how his boss interaction works, and oh! As I was saying in the actual original Wheel Gator fight, when he hits the wall with his drill attack, he actually damages it, and if you jump up there, you take damage off of it. So we can't use our wall strats. We can't let him eat our shots so we can deal damage to us that way. This should be fun. Haha, just kidding. So we're just gonna kind of hit him here. And oh yeah, his weakness, by the way. For those of you who are curious, it's Strike Chain. Now, I think the logic behind it is that it actually gets in his gears and, like, clogs them, since, you know, it's a chain. But yeah, that's his weakness, and when he hit him with his weakness, he smacks his head to the side like he just did there, and then he will always sink underground. So it's honestly kind of easier just to fight him with the Mega Buster, since you can hit him more often, but you don't have to. Now, I will say, now, if you really want to Shoryuken people, like I do, go ahead and use a sub-tank. Because after this, you do get a chance to go farm up more sub-tanks, for some reason. I don't really necessarily know why. Is it... oh boy, it's Crystal Snail. So, before we get into the thick of this, I'm going to go ahead and show you his weakness, because I think how his weakness interacts with this boss is super cool. So if he doesn't immediately go in his shell, he doesn't. Okay. So what happens is he goes out of it, and then he has to dash back to it, like that. And it's a super cool interaction. So basically you demagnetize him from his shell, and then you shoryuken him, and then you miss. And you have iframes while it's happening, so it's all good. Oh! Oh, right, when you hit his weakness, he immediately goes... I don't know if they get access to their... Okay, I can't shoryuken him anymore. Which is fine. Because this boss is a lot more interesting without the shoryuken, in my opinion. Ow. Because I love how this mechanic interacts with him. Because now, like, he can dash at you, he can try to attack you. It's just super cool, in my opinion. Ow, I'm taking a lot of unnecessary contact damage. Woo! I got him anyways! So he's actually still slowed me. Holy crap, that's so cool. Ah, shoot. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, I like the way he fights with the Magnet Mine. I like how the fight is still a unique interaction with him. It makes him a lot more unique because it does give him a new layer of contact damage to affect you with. Which is cool, because like when he launches himself at you, you can take damage from that. And on the dash back, you can take damage from that as well. It's a very cool interaction and something really special and unique. Unfortunately, he's a bit of a harder enemy to shoryuken. And so far, I've only gotten 2 shoryuken people that I've done out of my compilation so far. So I gotta step up here. I gotta try to get me some more health. Wait, what am I doing? I could fill a sub-tank if I need it from one of these, even though I don't really need it. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, so that was Crystal Snail. Who's this one? I can't remember. This moth? Oh, it's Centipede. Cool. That's a boss I'd love to shoryuken. Yeah! But as you can see this time around, it's not an instant kill. It does have their health, which is still rather impressive, but it's not an insta-kill. This time around, though, Magna Centipede, we are using your weakness, and when you hit him with it, he loses his tail. And then his only method of actually attacking you is by contact damage and these little shoryukens, which kind of follow you the closer they get to you. It's weird. I'm not quite sure how the shurikens interact with you. It looks like you have to dash away and then back to them. But yeah, he can also teleport to you and hit you for contact damage. So we didn't get to shoryuken this guy. We just didn't get to kill him with it, which is fine. I'm not going to worry about that. You know what I will do, though? Dang it, I thought I had the Gator Crush. I'm about to disrespect this boss in the best way I can think of. But yeah, you can actually get him to, Get out of here! Get chained, son! Like Ghost Rider chain whipped! Hi-ya! I'm sorry, the strike chain is probably the weakest weapon in the game, but that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know where my train of thought was going with that, but yeah, the shoryuken in this game. What am I doing? I'm gonna use a sub-tank so I can get more sub-tank later. Does not insta-kill. We did get to pop somebody off with it, which is nice, but I don't know if I can do it again. I don't know who this boss is. I think this is Flamestag? No. Oh, it's Wire Sponge. Okay. Here's somebody I could definitely shoryuken. Hurry up! I won't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it! Shoryuken! And then I take damage. Anyways, that's 2! Oh yeah, his weakness. Shoot, I'm sorry. I keep completely forgetting that I need to do that. So when he supercharges, he takes less damage from his weakness. That's something you need to remember about this boss. Write that down. But when you hit him with, he actually, when you kill him with his weakness, he gets cut in half. Which is super cool, as you can see, he's getting cut in half. It's really cool. But the Sonic Slicer, the reason it's so good is because it actually goes through his whip defense, I believe, and it will always stun him for damage. It's not the best of the weaknesses you can hit him with, but I do really like that you can cut him in half for his boss interaction. I think that's super cool. So we haven't killed a boss with the Shoryuken, at least in this recording, but we have shown off how it works. Is this Flame Stag? I want to hit Flame Stag with it. No, it's Bubble Crab. Shit. Okay. Well, I can show off his weakness at least. We're probably not going to Shoryuken anybody anymore. Just because it's really not wanting to work. Yeah, his weakness is the wheel, which breaks through his shell. Like it actually cuts through his bubble? Yeah, okay, whatever. As I... Yeah, it actually cuts through his shell and hits him for damage. If I can get to keep my health... Okay, the Shoryuken Dream isn't going to be alive here. I took way too much damage from Bubble Crab because I was using his weakness. Honestly, Bubble Crab's always been a boss that I have problems with. Oh yeah, by the way, he's got spikes around up the top this time, making his fight harder. Which I think is a lovely touch to this boss, because I believe in his base stage, he doesn't actually have spikes. Now, I'm gonna go for this? I don't necessarily need the Shoryuken for the next two bosses. It would be cool, though. This should be Morph Moth right here. Oh, it's Stag, okay. I can only show off his weakness. But the last boss we got with the Shoryuken on my last playthrough was Morph Moth, so I'll get to show you guys that. I might have that old footage from the past when I actually hit this boss with the Shoryuken. It was like the first time I ever did it, I believe. It's on my Twitter right now. But yeah, this boss is even easier with his weakness because he stun locks himself into that attack, which you can just kind of bully him repeatedly by just jumping over one fireball. So yeah, Flame Stag sadly becomes a hell of a lot easier with his weakness. But hey, so did Violin, so I'm not gonna cut him that much against him. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, get ready for the last Shoryuken right about now. Wasn't that cool? Anyways, it's time for the last of the 8 Mavericks for this playthrough, Morph Moth. Now, as you saw, we already Shoryukened him before, which was sick, and my reaction's amazing. So yeah, you can straight up, where's my speed burner? I was confused. How did I miss? So you can actually, like, Shoryuken him straight out of the, out of this phase, which I think is super cool. I forgot how it acted. I'm sorry. That was just bad. That was bad on me. But yeah, he takes a lot of damage from his weakness. But he does get that weird, like, burning iframe kind of deal. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. I may not be able to Shoryuken him, but I can get this boss with something else. We're going to use our corner strats. Yeah, Morph Moth here doesn't like fire. How much... Okay, I can do this. I can do this. So the Giga Crush against bosses is kind of bad, because it only does 1 damage. However, if they've only got 1 health left, you don't need no Shoryuken, because you can hit this boss with the ultimate attack! Take this, Morph Moth! You may have screwed me in your level, but I just obliterated you! Not only did I Shoryuken him, I Giga Crushed him too! And what? Wait a minute now! Hold on just a ding darn minute! We killed you! Your logo's been on the X-Hunters the entire time? Who could have seen this coming? Dun dun dun! It's been a while, Megaman X. What? Sigma? It seems that the X-Hunters failed, but don't worry. I have arranged for some new toys for you to play with. That's right! He's back! Sigma! The final boss from the first game! It was him all along! Who would have known, especially since his logo's right there? Anyways, we'll be right back, because I gotta use the bathroom. I'll see you guys in a second. Stick around for the grand finale! Oh, the finale. We're back, and what's this? The X-Hunter base has been destroyed! That's right, when you fight the 8 Mavericks, you get to the end of the X-Hunter base, and Sigma just blows it up. That's right, the X-Hunter base is gone, the X-Hunters are no more. Now we must confront Sigma in the final area of this game. Pardon me? Wait a minute! Did I get my sub-tanks? Fuck. I forgot to grab sub-tanks. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I beat him with sub-tanks earlier. This isn't a boss you necessarily need sub-tanks for. It just helps. So I guess we're doing this hard mode. Oh! Anyways, welcome back to Magna Centipede stage, the computer area. Now I know what you're thinking. I don't understand. That's right. This is where Sigma self-destructed the X-Hunter base in an attempt to destroy you. This is where Sigma's been hiding this entire time. That digital sword thing we fought, that was Sigma's sword. That was his way of telling you he was alive, and he's pissed. So we're going back through this area, and I would admittedly really like to get health pickups. So what we're gonna do is, just to make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna do a little bit of farming. Go back through and cheese these guys real quick. So I'll be right back. So real quick, before we get into this, I think some of these map designs are actually different from when we earlier did them. For example, the lava from the volcano is completely dulled out, and the dino tank is completely destroyed, as you see. That's the two main ones that I saw that changed from when we first started the playthrough. I just wanted to point that out real quick. I thought that was a cool little detail that I completely missed out on through the rest of the playthrough. But yeah, where's the dino tank at? It should be... Yeah, there it is. As you can see, it's completely destroyed. The volcano area is completely has come to a complete halt. I just thought that was a cool little additional thing to throw in there for the finale. So back to the action. And by farm, I mean I intentionally killed myself 7 times so I could go back to the bubble crab stage and get on my health. So I want to preface that you don't need all 4 sub-tanks for this part, in my opinion. Honestly, you can probably get by with 1 or 2 maybe, just because of how the final boss works. But I always like to have it in my back pocket, just in case. But yeah! We're back in Magna Centipede stage, the main computer area, where everyone gets all their frickin' Wi-Fi and 21XX. So yes, this is where Sigma was hiding this entire time. Right under our nose, that dirty scoundrel. But hold on, wait a minute. If he blew up the X-Hunter base from there, then what was he doing here this entire time? Was it in truth that he had infiltrated this base before we ever even realized it? How could he have influenced the X-Hunters from there? Maybe because he had a giant computer base that basically controlled all the computers of the city and stuff, that he could just do what he wanted. Maybe that's, I don't know. I think it's really interesting because the last actual boss area for this is a level you went to before you got to the end, and I think that's just such a great concept, especially because this is probably honestly, Magna Centipede's level is incredibly memorable for this game. Okay, I destroyed it. Good. I thought I mistimed it. Shoot. So then he's gonna smash. Okay, we got all of our sub-tanks, so I don't have to worry about health here. And I don't like, it's kind of contradictory to be like, oh, I don't need to farm and then go farm. I just, like I said, I like to have it in my back pocket. But we're gonna get to the first area where the sword was. And we're gonna fight Sigma. Right where we fought his original digital cyber sword. What? What is that? Oh no.
Look what I found wandering around, Megaman! My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that! Now that I think it's time that he repays the favor.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The last boss encounters is not just Sigma, but our old friend Zero from the first game. Get ready for one of the hardest fights. What the? Wait a minute! He's back! It's Zero! He's got a sword and a double buster attack, and he's not messing around no more, Sigma! Nice try, you darn jibber-jabbering fool! You darn hooligan! You tomfooling son of a gun! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Black Zero is originally one of the final fights you have in this game, but if you stop the X-Hunters and you get all of Zero's pieces by beating the 3 X-Hunters in the various stages of the story, with the chip you already had before, you actually repair Zero to full, and he completely neutralizes the Black Zero fight. And it's so freaking cool, and it's such an awesome aspect about this game. I love that about it. It makes it so there's actual stakes, and you're rewarded for going out of your way to do something. And you're rewarded with a great visage. A return of your friend, your comrade, your ally, Zero. Sigma, you should have studied the blueprints closer. There is only one Zero.
Wait, Zero, I know your secret. You were destined to follow me.
Maybe so, but I still don't like you, which was like, Zero, that was kind of a weak interaction, but sure, whatever.
Fine. If you will not follow me, then I'll watch you die once again.
So Zero hits him with that triple attack there he's got, which is absolutely sick. It's something he does do for the actual Black Zero boss fight. If you want to see that, leave a comment below, and I'll make an extra video for Mega Man X where I go back and fight Black Zero. I'm not going to look forward to it, but I'll do it. And I'm not going to play the entire game again. I'm just going to look up a password, because forget that. I already had to play this entire last section twice. I don't want to do it again. Anyways, Zero!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mega Man X. The greetings will have to wait. We've got to defeat all the Mavericks, including Sigma. I'll take out the main computer, and you follow Sigma. Let's go!
And Sigma just straight up frickin' pulverizes the entire computer area. Here it is, X! Sigma lies just ahead! Don't ask how I did that, because I'm not even sure! And if you try to follow Zero, you actually can't, because your fight lies elsewhere. Are you ready for this, folks? The final battle of Mega Man X1. I am excited, because this is actually my favorite Sigma fight. One of them, at least. Listen to that music, man! It's so hype! This is one of my favorite Sigma themes. I had to let you hear the loop at least once. You're gonna hear it a few times as we fight, because it is just this loop, but just... It's so good, man. I'm sorry. I love this jam so much. I had to let it play one more time because we're about to fight Sigma. But not just any Sigma. This is Neo Sigma. Here we go. This is actually in my alarm, by the way, this theme. So, let's do this.
You are merely a bothersome insect, Megaman X. It is about time that I crush you beneath my heel! Die!
Whoa! Holy crap! He's chucking his Vega claws. He's teleporting. Can I help you, Sigma? Whoa! He's got energy balls. What the hell is going on? Neo Sigma doesn't give you any friggin' breathing room. Holy crap! Can I help you? Okay, we're dodging energy balls. What's this? He's shooting giant electricity waves. Okay, he's got hyper armor. Holy crap! Can we just take a second? Can I take a second? That's right, Neo Sigma, in my opinion, is one of the most aggressive Sigma 2 stages. He is actually an immense challenge the first time around, because he's just so aggressive. I love this Sigma so much. Now, I'm not going to be a chump and die to this guy. No. No. No! Stop it! Stop it! You're gonna... Okay, I'm fine. Oh! No! 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 I want to clarify. On the run that has no commentary, because my mic was muted the entire time, I beat him on the first try. I got cocky, okay? I was having fun, and this is something you're not allowed to do in the Mega Man games, okay? But yeah, that's Neo Sigma. We're gonna go Chipmunk Mode real quick, so we'll be right back.
Oh my god, I can't believe this guy. No, let me through. I want the alarms. No! Why? Who let the dogs out? It wasn't me! You know who it was? It was Sigma. It was Neo Sigma, actually. Damn, how's that cool? I can't believe I did that, man. Jeez. Oh! Almost died. Don't mind me. Just goof it off too much. Hey, life. Why not? I got the life back. You took from me, Sigma. Alright, should be right here, right? Yeah. Should we just pull it around? We gotta do it all again? Oh my gosh. Do we really gotta do it all again? No, Sigma, no. We already did this. You don't gotta do this again. He's back! Woo! Okay. Come on, yep, we get it. Sorry to keep you waiting. We get it. Mermaid, yep, you're great. I love it. I love your editing. I love your comments. Your comebacks are great. Yep, thank you. Okay, here it is. Yep, Sigma rises to the head. Okay.
Now, yeah, the music's great. Yeah, I didn't die at all. No, this is what you saw before was merely an illusion.
You are merely a bothersome insect, Megaman X. It is about time that I crush you beneath my heel. This is where you die.
So yeah, Neo Sigma is incredibly aggressive. I love it. But yeah, he has this dash attack. You got these electro balls. It's actually, that dash attack is actually like his hardest attack to dodge, in my opinion. Because this is pretty easy. You just... That's got such a huge range. Gee, that is a huge range. Like, I was kind of goofing off before, but this is kind of ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to get my attack charged up so I don't die. Oh! Oh, now we get the... Okay, now we get the energy wave. Like, I'm not trying to goof off and die here. He's actually legitimately really aggressive. Oh, I have to get him with it. No! Darn it! Oh, I was gonna Giga Crush him. It's fine. Neo Sigma is dead. So now we fight Sigma's true form for the second game. What could it be? What sort of horrible robot, what? Where's the health bar? What is this? What? He spawns in enemies? He's shooting giant laser beams. Meet the true form of Sigma. And I do mean the true form of him. This is canonically Sigma at his basest form. This is the Sigma virus. That's right, he has transcended Reploid status. He spawns in enemies, he shoots these crazy laser beams. This is him in his truly final form. And yes, the enemies sadly do give you health pickups. It's something I don't know if they could have coded out of it, I don't know. But yeah, you have to hit him in his red eyes to actually damage him. And unfortunately, it's not like really like terrifying enemies, it's mostly like fodder enemies. Otherwise, it'd be a lot more intimidating. But yeah, the Sigma virus fight is regarded by many to be like the weakest of the final Sigma fights. Because just purely because you can get health as you fight him, which I do think is a big mistake. If it somehow got rid of the health spawns from the enemies themselves, this fight would be a lot more challenging. And this is why I said you don't really like need sub-tanks for this Sigma fight. That hit me? Okay. More confused than anything. Okay, I know why that hit me. But yeah, the more you hit him, the more his color changes. Now he's orange. But one thing you do gotta be careful for is like, he can't, oh, right. When he spawns in new enemies, he gets rid of the old ones, right? Yeah, which I think is kind of stupid. I feel like that's a missed opportunity with Sigma. They could have made this fight really hard and made it so where you can just swarm the entire area with enemies. And then, but like in that same aspect, you could use the Sonic Slicer to clear them out. Now he's red. And where'd he go? What the? Where'd he go? He's teleporting now? But yeah, this is the Sigma virus itself. And he is trying, as you saw, to take over Megaman X for his greatest work, his greatest weapon, his greatest body is the body that destroyed him last. It's a really cool aspect. Oh yeah, by the way, it has to be a charge shot you hit him with to hit him in the eyes. But yeah, if he does hit you with that attack as he teleports around, he does try to possess you like he just did there. It's a really, really interesting aspect. And I do think creatively, it's very different from... Oh, my bad. He was like orangish red. Now he's in his final health state. I do think that this boss fight is really cool because there really is no Sigma fight like this. It's truly a unique experience for the players. They never did anything like this again, and I have no clue what you call this kind of like 3D data aspect of him is, but I think it's super cool. Now, I would... Yeah, I don't need to use a sub-tank. Because the Sigma virus has been stopped. So what was happening here is that the Sigma virus actually was infecting the city computers, and that's how he made more Reploids go Maverick. Because he was just messing with them from the actual computer station, like where data is transferred all the time. And that's how he got to infect more people with his virus. And once again, Sigma has been defeated. So now we know the secret of how Sigma was able to infect so many Reploids. Because Sigma is no longer an entity. He is data itself. He is a virus. And as long as that virus exists, Sigma can exist. Unfortunately enough. So this does mean he does have a chance to come back in the other games. But will he? We'll have to stick around and find out. For now!
No! Megaman X! I am lost to you again! Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something is not right. I don't quite understand Why did Zero... He's last of the Doctor's creations.
What? The Doctor's creations? Hold on. Mega Man X was made by Dr. Light. He's the thing, his blueprint is the reason we have Reploids now. Canonically speaking, I don't really think I covered this in Mega Man X1 because it wasn't relevant. But yeah, Mega Man X was discovered in like a chamber, and he was the original Reploid that all the other ones are based off of. No one really knows where Zero came from, so if he's one of the Doctor's creations, does that mean that Zero is another of Dr. Light's Reploids? Well folks, we don't get to find out now, because that's another journey for another time. This journey, however, has come to a close. Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes out over the sea. Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end, for X is a pacifist after all. Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream? The price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself. There he is, battling with himself again over this. Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become a reality? And when the time comes, will he be able to do it? What must he sacrifice? And can he do it? The future holds the answers, or does it? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Mega Man X2. I love this game to tears. Yeah, I had some frustrating bits where I got really mad and angry, but that's just older games. Games in general can always have really frustrating and hard bits. Let's recap it. I love this game. I love the Mavericks. I love the level designs. I love how you can. They still have some of the older elements in the game, and they still brought in a lot of newer and more interesting things. Yes, the game is infinitely easier than a lot of the other games in the franchise, but I love how creative this is and how many things they do that are new and unique, like the little ride bike you get. Sadly, like the mech itself doesn't change too much that you can ride around in, but you do get some new elements to the game, and you do see a lot of promise for the series ahead. And don't worry, this bike thing, it does come back in a later game, and it comes back a lot stronger in my opinion, and a lot more interesting, but this is our first introduction to it. This is our first introduction to a lot of things. Like Zero being able to come back. Who knows what kind of future we're gonna get with Zero and X in general. I never knew the right arm was called Rabbit until now. But yeah, I love the Mavericks, I love the X-Hunters, I love the final boss, I love the music, I love the level design, I love everything about this game. I'm sorry, this game is fantastic. As you can see, you get little statistics for each of the bosses. And you can see like kind of what their thing was. There's a lot of the bosses are a lot more speed-based than power-based, which is somewhat true. To be fair, out of all the original Mavericks of this game, I think that Magna Centipede or Crystal Snail are the hardest, especially as like a first Maverick. And then of course Agile's speed numbers just skyrocket, and Scourge's has a nice mix. And then Violin, who no one likes, is just all power, and Neo Sigma is an even split of absolute domination. Zero and you, as Mega Man X, have questionable power and speed because your power varies. Because much like people, the sky is the limit with them. And that's it! That's Mega Man X2. There is no secret scene this time around where Sigma pops up and says hi. This is actually the end. All we're gonna get is Zero blinking occasionally, and this slick little end beat. So thank you for joining me on this journey of Mega Man X2. Like I said, I love this game to death. I love the Mavericks. I love the levels. I can't praise this enough. If you want to play good Mega Man games, in my opinion, this one and 4 are the best. And the ones you need to play, in my opinion, are the first 5. I've played 7. I've played 1 to 5 and 7. I have not played 6, other than like one level. And man, that game. I'm glad that's like 4 games away. But anyways, that is the end of this journey. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in to this grand finale and all the shenanigans we had to go through. I had to do this twice, for crying out loud. But yeah, that's it. I got nothing else to say other than I'll see you guys in Mega Man X3. Thanks for tuning in. Until then, you guys have a good one.